Good day, you're watching African Free Press Television. My name is Sam Adedonkuri, bringing you the news today. First, the headlines. President Buhari returns home after 103 days and says Nigeria's unity non-negotiable. 2 killed near Anambra Church. Chibok girl diaries reveal Boko Haram's original intention. Biafra National Guard threatens federal government on release of IPOB members and self-rule. House of Reps, the DOC committee, demands audit of TSA. Now the news in detail. President Muhammadu Buhari on Saturday returned to Nigeria from his medical vacation in the United Kingdom. President Buhari alighted from the presidential jet at the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport in Abuja after spending 103 days in London. He was received by the Vice President, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, and members of the Federal Executive Council, among other dignitaries. President Muhammadu Buhari has said that Nigeria's unity has already been settled and is non-negotiable. The President said this in his national broadcast this morning. He said in 2003, after he joined partisan politics, the late Chief Emeka Ojukwu came and stayed with him in his house in Daura. Over 2 days, they discussed in great depth till late into the night and analyzed the problems of Nigeria. They both came to the conclusion that the country must remain one and united. Although he admitted that some of the concerns behind agitation in the country are legitimate, the President believes that there are better avenues to seek redress for grievances than to violate the country's laws and threaten the unity of the nation. 2 persons, including a police officer, have been reportedly killed after gunmen struck near the Assemblies of God Church in Oguta Road in Onitsha, Anambra State. It was gathered that the gunmen were armed robbers who had been in the process of staging a raid when they sighted the police patrol. They reportedly opened fire indiscriminately, killing one of the policemen and a commercial motorcyclist. The Commissioner of Police, Mr. Garba Omar, who confirmed the incident, disclosed that the attack was not aimed at the church. It was disclosed that at 10:30 hours, gunmen who put on masquerade costumes attacked the police team on patrol, critically injuring one. Members of the team reacted swiftly, pursued the culprits, and apprehended one of them. According to the Commissioner, efforts are being made to ensure that the other members of the gang will sooner than later be apprehended. More information around the abduction of more than 200 schoolgirls from Chibok, Borno State by Boko Haram insurgents in 2014 has emerged through secret diaries by the girls. One of the authors of the diaries, Naomi Adamu, wrote that the insurgents had come to the school on the night in April 2014 to steal machinery for house building, and when they could not find what they were looking for, the militants were unsure what to do with the girls. According to diaries, one boy said they should burn them all alive. Some other of the fighters said, "No, let us take them with us to Sambisa, and if we take them to Shekau, he would know what to do." Naomi Adamu was among 82 of the Chibok girls released by Boko Haram in May as part of the second wave after 21 of them were freed in October. They are being held in a secret location in Abuja for what the government has called a restoration process. Down south, the leader of Biafra National Guard (BNG), General Innocent Orji, has warned the federal government to, as a matter of fact, release all the pro-Biafra agitators incarcerated in various prisons because freedom fighting is not a crime. Orji said that the time of carrying placards and receiving live bullets and being detained has passed in the fight for Biafra restoration. Orji, who made this call in a statement to pressmen this weekend in Enugu, threatened that if Nigeria fails to release IPOB members, that the day of reckoning for Nigeria is near. He said that if self-determination is a crime, as Nigerian government termed it, then this former South African leader Nelson Mandela, Martin Luther King Jr., Mahatma Gandhi of India should not have been crowned and celebrated. Disclosing the responsibility of Biafra National Guard (BNG), Orji said that BNG is a military wing of the pro-Biafra group that has sworn to protect the rights and the lives of Nigerians pending when Biafra is restored. Orji said the BNG can no longer fold hands and watch our people being molested, denied of legitimate right to live and self-rule by Nigeria. He promised by bringing to an end this mess by any means, as active defense will be activated. General Orji also warned Nigerian government to desist from any plans to arrest IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu, as such would make BNG to come hard on Nigerian government as they threatened. Lamenting on the unjust massacre of thousands of Biafrans by Nigerian military, the pro-Biafra general urged them to fight terrorists like Boko Haram and Fulani herdsmen and not people that are peacefully agitating for restoration. In conclusion, he promised that BNG would map out a second strategy towards Biafra restoration as a result of continued massacre of defenseless people of Biafra. The House of Representatives ad hoc committee has given the Auditor General of the Federation, Anthony Aliene, a deadline of the first week of November 2017 to conduct an audit of the Treasury Single Account (TSA) and submit a report to the committee. The committee's directive was given at an interactive meeting with financial regulatory agencies, banks, and stakeholders, which was held in the National Assembly. The aim of the meeting is to ascertain the proceeds of the TSA and improve efficiency of the policy for greater accountability and transparency. The decision of the federal lawmakers to beam a satellite on how the account is being managed comes nearly 2 years after the federal government fully implemented the TSA. While several financial institutions honored the invite by the committee, representatives of some banks enraged the committee by failing to appear with their chief executive officers. The committee has invited the bank executive that failed to appear to do so in 2 weeks. This brings us to the end of the news today. I remain your host, Sam Adedonkumi.